All right, Dolphins fans, I don't know if you hear me tonight. I'm actually live right now. Hopefully, you guys could join the chat. I just got a couple information to pass along to your Dolphins fans. Tua Tagovailoa has agreed to a $212 million contract extension for 4 years, with a signing bonus of $160 million guaranteed, $167 million, guaranteed. So that's the 10th largest NFL history and the largest overall 4-year span in the league history as well, the $212.4 million. So Tua, it's if I'm quite sure, it's behind Bortles and I think Lawrence. So, but just remember, it's only a 4-year contract. So now I'm just gonna do this kind of short because I'm happy the Dolphins signed him. It was about time, guys. I know we have to have patience, but I have a lot of stuff coming up, especially this weekend. I do have the AFC East prediction in the NFL. I also have college football. I tell you guys, if you can, please, in the comment section, leave your college team name so I could go ahead and do a follow-up on your team. Okay, same thing as I'm doing with the NFL. I did my prediction for all the divisions. If you don't see it, just go to my I got little shorts and I got some videos on my podcast on Sports Night with Jorge. So once again, I also want to thank those that have subscribed. Continue, guys, to subscribe. Thumbs up, like, any comments you have, please come and tell me, what you want to hear, what you want to add. You see, my podcast is not only Miami Dolphins. This is why everybody thinks, yes, I am a Dolphins fan. But it's not only Miami Dolphins. I do all kinds of sports, hockey, basketball, football, and now I'm doing college football. So I know there's a lot of Georgia Bulldogs fan out there. I'm actually a Miami Hurricane fan. So we have ACC, we got Big Ten, we got it, you name it. So just to let you know, guys, I'm live right now. I'm live. Hopefully you guys can hear me. We're having bad weather here in Georgia with the rain. Hopefully you guys could see me. So hopefully all the subscribers that have subscribed, I'm here live right now. So once again, Dolphin fans, you should be happy. Dolphin did sign Tua Tagovailoa. Finally, that is over. The guy did practice Monday, 7-on-7. Did not practice 11 over 11. Tuesday, he didn't practice. Then came Wednesday. Everybody was freaking out. He sat down and he, did not want to play. But the most amazing thing, he was still in the facility. So I don't think he never let his team down. There were discussions that they wanted the players not to say anything, not to get involved in those kind of contract situation with the media. So, and I respect that in a sense, but the deal is done. So once again, I'm here, I'm live. If anybody wants to chat, have a question, have something to say about their team, your NFL team. Oh, and also I do baseball. So I'm an Oriole fan. Yes, I'm an Oriole fan. I do have Yankee fans. I have Cleveland Browns fan. I got Pittsburgh Steelers fan. So, we talk every thing in general in sports. One thing I would like to say, so people understand, man, this is a positive show. I don't bring no negativity into my podcast. I understand people get emotional, get sometimes very sensitive, and you got people that have passions for their team, love their team, and I'm okay with that, But once again, you have fans and fanatics, so that's something that that I tell everybody that, I respect that. You respect my opinion, I respect yours. I'm not going to argue with you. I'm not going to do that. I see things in different ways, different perspective. I look at sports into chemistry in sports. I looked at strength, weaknesses, little details that could either help a team, destroy a team, little issues like that. I don't make it, kind of big. These players, like I tell my actual fans, I respect these players. They go home like us. We have a job, at the end of the day. So I try to keep it as positive as I can. So right now I'm live. I've been here for 5 minutes and 53 seconds. So hopefully if you guys want to join in, have any kind of questions, anything or concern, anything you want me to answer, I'm in the chat. You can answer in the chat and we could talk. But like I say, guys, that's who I am, okay? I am a podcaster that speak all general sports. So, I tell all my subscribers, man, it's important to have a comment. It's important to give me the like. I mean, I don't get mad, guys. I don't get upset. I'm not a negative person. I really don't. Just to let you know, sports is just an entertainment. Okay, it's entertainment, and you want to enjoy every minute of it because we're fans. We like our team, and I'm not taking that away from anybody. So, that's what I tell people. Don't and not only that, I tell friends also. You love your team. Why not? You love your team. I can't take that away from you. That's your team. Yeah, we as a Dolphin, we have suffered 20 plus years without winning a playoff games. We haven't won to the Super Bowl. Last time I think we went was 1983. Dan Marino versus San Francisco 49ers. You got to look at reality. It's just sports. People love sports, and that's okay with it. I'm okay with it. So, but anyhow, like I said, I do have a full schedule coming up with college football, Major League Baseball, and my prediction for the AFC East. Okay. Some things that I have noticed through the media that I have read, Adam Schefter was the one that reported to a contract. I'm happy for him. I'm excited, man, that, he's averaging a $53.1 million per season. That's the third highest in the NFL history. So, behind, I told you, Joe Burrows and Trevor Lawrence. And we still got Love to sign. I mean, there's a lot of quarterbacks out there that has not been signed yet. So it's going to get very interesting as the season go along. And also tell me who the NFL team is. Tell me who you like in the NFL. I mean, who is your team? I made some good predictions. Like I said, I do make prediction I make it by schedule. Which team face which team. When you play rivalry, that's kind of hard to determine. But we know that each team face each other, twice in their division. So that's something you gotta look at. So, but anyhow, that's what I got for you guys today. Like I say, I do short video. Be sure you see them. My short video is more for updates. They're coming up. I make some nice videos sometimes of Tua or the Dolphins. One thing I forgot to bring to say sorry today was that I was reading an article of Tariq Hill, which it was very professional in the sense that he has determined that it's not about him, it's about the team, and it's about winning a Super Bowl and winning a playoff game. And remember last year, and only last year, the last 2 years, I want to break the record. I want to break the record. I want to hit 2,000. I want to hit 2,000. And that's kind of tough to hit 2,000, guys. It's a season and you go through injuries. So I look at that and I like what he said. You know, he sat down with his family, and sometimes ego and pride will get to you, and that will hurt the team. You know, and when you sign these contracts, you know, it's hard because when you sign the contract, here we what we do as a fan. So now we expect Tua Tagovailoa to win the big games. Well, let me tell you, he has won games in this league. He has won, I think, a total of 28, 29, if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. And he has, 14 losses. And he only has one playoff loss. And we want to criticize the guy. But anyhow, in this level of sports, it's kind of hard to win, guys. Imagine, baseball's 162 games. NFL came from 16 games to 17. Now they're thinking about 18-game season. That is kind of difficult, guys. I always tell, you know, the guys that, you know, just play your game. You know, it's a season. Play your game. Enjoy it. Have fun. You know, don't go crazy about it. Like I said, don't go crazy. It's part of sports. Win, lose, or draw. That's it, guys. You know, we intend to put the best product in the field. And you know what I tell all my fans? When you put the best product on the field, what you're doing actually is you're filling up your stadium. So, you know, what I'm trying to say is we go to a stadium to actually see the best player play football. But we have to remind ourselves that in football, you have a 75-man roster. It turns into 53. So we actually see the whole entire team. So same thing as baseball. You know, you have baseball, but 28 players now. I forgot how much players are in baseball now. I haven't watched baseball for a while, but you know, and that's another thing. Baseball changed the rules and policy, and you know, now they changed the time set of baseball. You got a timer. You can't be that much, you know, standing in the batter's box. Which, you know what, I'm a traditional guy. I'm from the past, you know, so I like things that actually is in the, you know, please say, I was born in 66, so I'm saying in the 70s, 75, 80, in the 90s, sports has changed a lot, guys. It has really changed a lot. And you have to realize, man, that it's just entertainment. It's sports. You have fun. You love your team. And it's okay. You know, it's okay, but it's not the end of the world. The most important things are your family, man. Your family. That's the most important thing, you know? And I always say this to everybody. Some people get offended or not, but like I say, I'm not here to judge anybody. I believe in the guy up there, you know, Jesus, God. God's good, man. That's what I'm doing this, by the way. I'm very positive. As you say, sometimes at the end of my show, I do say I don't like bullies. I tell you, you know, parents that, man, listen to your kids, take time, listen to your friends, to your family members. It's very important, guys. You know, the world that we live in now, it's not easy, you know, and you know, the best we could do is love one another, you know, lift each other up, you know, help each other out, you know, and I know we can't be perfect, but look at that. Sports is what keep us entertained. Sports is what keep us, you know, going. You know, years ago, like I said, I was a person that, man, I used to say I don't like bad days, but now it doesn't bother me. There's no bad days to me. I stay positive, and I thank God for that. You know, stay positive. Just, you know, brush it off and move on. You know, that's why I love sports, guys. This is my passion. I started this this year, and I'll tell you my story in a few minutes. It was New Year's Eve, and I said to myself, man, what's new this year? What can I do this year? And I'll be honest with you. God told me, hey, you have passion for sports. Why don't you do a sports podcast? You know, I said, okay. But I say, oh my gosh, this is the first time I do this. It's kind of hard. It's not that easy to do, you know. But I remain positive. I started with 10, 15 subscribers. That's okay. My views were 10, 15, 20 people. That's okay. I'm not looking to beat anybody. I'm not here to actually compete with any sportscaster. I see a bunch of them on Facebook that I like. Dudley Durong is one of them. Reason is one of them. I mean, they give you accurate information. They keep me also on top of stuff that I see, that I learn of. You got Fins Up. There's a lot of podcasting, channels on YouTube that really, really, you know, inspire me and actually help me develop to do this. So, but like I said, I love my fans. Okay, I love you guys. I really do, man. I appreciate you guys. Uh, subscribing to the channel. Uh, it's a new process. I'm trying to make it at as much time as I can to interact with you guys. I do have a full-time job. I do. Um, Try to keep it, like I say, a positive program, a positive show. I try not to burn myself out. Whatever information I could get, I'm gonna make it as accurate as it is. If it's not accurate, I'm not gonna give it out. Because sometimes, how many times you hear rumors and you hear this and it's not true, guys. It's not true. But anyhow, I am live. Like I say, I don't get upset. There's nobody's in the chat. Nobody have any questions. That's okay. You can leave the questions later for me in the chat. That's fine. After this video is done, and let me know how you feel. What I got to my program. And like I say, college football is coming soon. So I'll have my top 25. Once again, it is early. It's early, and you have to. Give me a second. There we go. All right. See, I get live updates in baseball right now. We got the Yankees tied 1-1 with Boston, the top of the third, which is amazing, man. That's another thing. I do give scoreboard. I do give information if you guys know. I mean, I give you also Major League Baseball standings, who's in the wild card race, playoff race, if you like baseball. Also, who's your baseball team? All this is what I do, guys. This is what I really, really do. So you guys could interact. And unfortunately, I couldn't do soccer this year due to my schedule. A great soccer match. I also do soccer. I got boxing. I got MMA, boxing. I mean, there's so much that I'm doing. So much, guys. And it's hard to do, but at the same time, you do the best you can. That's all you can do. So right now, like an example, I try to give out like I said, the most information that I can for you guys, so you guys don't have to. I mean, I got drivers that calls me, man. I apologize to you for giving me scores and all that when I'm driving while I'm on the road. When I'm doing things like that. See, right now I got baseball scores, and I got Baltimore leading San Diego 1-0 in the middle of the third. We got Minnesota beating Detroit 6-2 in the end of 4. We got the Cleveland beating Philadelphia 3-0 in the top of the fourth. They got runners at first and second. Cincinnati and Tampa Bay tied 2-2. We got Texas and Toronto. Toronto winning that one 3-1. We have the Yankees, like I told you earlier, against Boston, top of the third. And we have Atlanta beating the Mets, actually 2-0 in the bottom of the third. Then later on tonight, we have Seattle and the White Sox, Dodgers at Houston, Chicago at Kansas City, Miami at Milwaukee later on tonight. Then you got Washington and St. Louis, Oakland and Los Angeles, Pittsburgh and Arizona. And then to top it off, we have Colorado and San Francisco. That's your Major League Baseball. So I'm so excited. Now, coming up, the Hall of Fame game in football. It'll be Houston and Chicago. That's the Hall of Fame, and that's going to be on August the 1st, which is almost around the corner, August 1st. So, I mean, I just love this, guys. You know, I just love this. And then we have the following preseason games. If you're interested on preseason games, we have Atlanta and Miami on Friday night. We got Carolina and New England Thursday night. And all these are August games, by the way. Detroit at Giants Thursday night. Then we have Houston at Pittsburgh Friday night. Philadelphia and Baltimore also Friday night. Then Saturday we got Washington and the Jets. Then on Saturday we also have, and of course these are different dates. These are on 8-10. The first one that I just gave you was 8-9, August 9th. So August 10th, Saturday, there'll be Chicago Buffalo, the LA Raiders in Minnesota, Green Bay and Cleveland, San Francisco, Tennessee, Tampa Bay and Cincinnati. All these are Saturday games, by the way. Kansas City and Jacksonville, Seattle and the Chargers, Denver and Minneapolis. These are Sunday games, and Dallas and the Rams are Sunday games. So you see, that's what I do, guys. That's what I do. Then you got NBA, NHL, which there's no NBA, no NHL. Congratulations to the Florida Panthers. They're world champions. So I'm glad for them. You know, I'm happy that they actually won their cup. So, and that's what I do, guys. That's what I actually do. You know, I try to tell everyone that, you know, stay positive, man. Stay positive. You know, this world, like I tell everybody, it's actually a daily battle, you know, and but we gotta thank God that, you know, we woke up this morning, man, and we're breathing. You know, I tell that to everybody. So, but yeah, guys, like I say, I'm happy to say that, you know, welcome those aboard. Those that are actually that have subscribed to the actually podcast with Sports Night with Jorge. If I do have breaking news, which I always do, I will come automatic and tell you, hey, you know, we have this going out there. So, you know, we have breaking news, and like I said, guys, just join in, interact. Don't be afraid to comment, guys. I mean, with you interacting with me, I could get out as much information you guys need. And I want you guys to understand that. You know, I'm new to this, and if you're new, you know, the only thing I can tell you once again, I don't bring no negativity. And I know people like to compete. I have, and I won't say issues. I have competed with other stations in a sense of you know, when they make comments, and sometimes people, when they hear those comments, you know, sometimes they tell me, hey George, this is what you get your actual podcast involved. But guys, I don't, you know, who am I to criticize? They're players, okay? Once again, like I told you earlier, it's like us. You know, we go home to our family. They go home to their family. So why criticize them? But anyhow, I've been here 23 minutes and 57 seconds. Like I say, I came live just to let you know that Tua is signed. And of course, we all Dolphin fans are actually happy right now. Very happy. And I'm glad that they actually signed him. Hopefully this team wins about 2 Super Bowl. You know, they got a great lineup: Tariq Hill, Odell Beckham Jr. Looking at their roster, the only concern I have, like I tell all my Dolphin fans, are just that they need to build the offensive line. I don't feel too comfortable with it this year. But I do have my prediction coming up, guys. The AFC prediction. It's going to be very interesting. Aaron Rodgers coming back from the Achilles injury with the New York Jets. One thing I can say about Rodgers, and I say this truly, I mean, he's a great quarterback. But one thing he needs to let go is his ego, his pride. I'm sorry, guys. That's how I feel. Maybe you disagree with me, no Jets fan, but the NFL is a team individual. I mean, it's not the team individual. It's a team sports, not an individual sports. Let me correct myself. I'm sorry. It's a team sport, not an individual sports. Okay. A quarterback cannot win with a wide receiver or a running back or a tight end or an offensive line. In the field, we got 11 defense, 11 offense. Okay. Both ways. You win by the entire football team, not an individual. I look at stats and people say, yeah, but he threw for 4,000. He had 40 touchdowns. Yeah, it doesn't matter. You know what really matters? Wins and losses. At the end of the day, how many games you won, how many games you lose. And this is where we get so hyped about, wow, it's great to have records. It's great to have, all these records broken, if you want to say, but at the same time, guys, record don't mean anything. They get washed out the door because you want to win. You don't want to lose. You want to win. So, and I tell that to everybody, guys. Try not to let sports consume you. Okay, it's just a sports. It's entertainment. It's fun, and I love it. I tell you, I was talking to a guy today at Walmart, to be honest with you, and we talk about the Dolphins. And he said, man, it's about time they sign Tua. I said, yes, sir. It's about time they sign Tua. Fortunately, Tua, his contract had to give these big numbers because we waited so long. If you don't understand the contract structure or how it works in the NFL, and later on down the road, I'll explain to you guys how they use the cap, team cap, so people don't actually get lost. Like, man, are we able to sign players? Are we able to bring players in if we sign all these people? So that's what I try to tell everybody, man. The only thing that's guaranteed in the NFL is the money guaranteed. The rest of the contract is not guaranteed. So enough said about the Miami Dolphins. We have college football coming in. I would like to visit Athens, Georgia, to see the Georgia Bulldogs. Also Georgia Tech Blue Jackets or Yellow Jackets. Sorry, not Blue Jackets, Yellow Jackets. Try to see the ACC, the Big Ten. I just want to see how really, really, really it will stack up this year. You have Clemson, Alabama no longer with Nick Saban, new coach, Ohio State, Nebraska Cornhusker. I mean, you got all these teams that you say, wow, back then they were the king of the hill. Now you got the Florida State Seminoles, you got the Miami Hurricanes, you got Texas A&M, you got Texas also Longhorns. I mean, it's a lot of surprising also coming out of college football. So, but anyhow, I want to thank everybody that have subscribed. Okay, this video is only 30 minutes. I want to thank those that really has given me the thumbs up, give me the likes. I appreciate that, guys. I know I came in live a little late tonight, but I just came live to give you the news. The news is out there about Tua, about the Dolphins. Okay, so, I want to thank you so much once again. Please, man, spread the news to your friends and family, man. Join in the podcast. Like I say, it's gonna be fun, man. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna interact. It's just a moment that we all love sports. We could talk anything in this podcast. This is the only podcast that you can speak anything you want. And you have the rights to tell me who you like, who you don't like, and why you like them, why you don't, and that's fine. I mean, I'm not going to disagree with you. Like I tell you, I'm not going to do that. So. But anyhow, I want to thank you so much once again. Word of encouragement, guys. And stay uplifted. Love your family. Sometimes we overwork during the day, but it's important to give that hug to your wife, to your kids when you get home, because you never know, guys. You never know. I always say this: the honor and glories belong to God, man. If it wasn't for him, I probably wouldn't be here today. I mean, that's the way I see it. But once again, I'm not going to get involved in religion, because that's not what I do. I'm not here to judge anybody. I respect everybody individual, thoughts when it comes to God, so. But like I say, the word of encouragement once again, man, stay uplifted. Stay encouraged. Lift one another. Love one another. We need this at this time in this world, the way the world's going right now. It's not easy, guys, but it's not hard either. So once again, thank you so much for actually joining in or tuning in. Those of you that did tune in, thank you so much, and you guys have a blessed night. Thank you.